Hello and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about a super simple grammar trick that's going to make your English sound way smoother, much more natural. It's all about connecting your ideas so they just flow. Let's get right into it.
So, have you ever had that feeling where your sentences just sound a little clunky? Maybe you're telling a story and you have all these short, choppy phrases. It works, sure, but it doesn't really have that nice rhythm. Well, that is exactly what we're going to fix today. And the secret? Well, it's a really simple tool that lets you pack extra information into your sentences without having to start a new one. It's all about being elegant and efficient.
Now, this tool is called a relative clause. I know, that sounds super technical, but trust me, it's easy. Just think of it like a little side comment that you attach right onto the person, place, or thing you're talking about. For this explainer, we're zooming in on two specific little words that kick off these clauses, when and where. And the rules couldn't be simpler. One's for time, the other's for place. Let's break them down. Okay, first up is when. The rule is dead simple. If you're adding more details about a time, a day, a month, a moment, whatever, you use when to link it all together. For instance, instead of saying something clunky like, I remember the day I met my girlfriend on that day, you can just merge them. I remember the day when I met my girlfriend. See that? When just so smoothly connects that extra detail right back to the day. So much cleaner. And the rule for where? You guessed it. It's the exact same idea, but for places. So if you're talking about a city, a house, a park, any location really, you use where to add your extra info. Let's look at this one. The main idea is, I know a restaurant. The extra information is, we can get great seafood there. So where just glues them together perfectly. I know a restaurant where we can get great seafood. It's adding that crucial detail about the noun, restaurant. Okay, so you've got the basics down. Now, if you want to kick it up a notch and sound even more like a native speaker, here's a little pro tip for you. Sometimes you can actually just drop these words completely. Let's start with the easy one, when. In a lot of everyday conversations, you can just leave it out. The sentence still makes total sense, but it just sounds a bit more casual. Check this out. Spring is the season when we start growing things. That's a perfect sentence. But now listen to this version. Spring is the season we start growing things. Hear that? It's just a little quicker, a bit snappier, and it sounds completely natural. Now, dropping where is a little trickier, but it's such a cool thing to master. You can get rid of where, but, and this is a big but, you have to add a little preposition, like at or in, to the very end of the clause. Let's see how it works. The sentence is, this is the park where I met my girlfriend. To drop where, you have to think about the original idea. I met my girlfriend at the park. You just take that at and move it all the way to the end. And you get, this is the park I met my girlfriend at. You'll hear this all the time in spoken English. All right, theory's done. You've learned the rules, you've learned the pro tips. Let's do a quick check to see if it all stuck. I'm going to throw a few sentences at you with a blank. You just tell me if it's when or where. Ready? Okay, first one up. January 1st is the day I met my best friend. What do you think? Which word connects those two ideas? Yep, you got it. It's when. Because January 1st is a time, so we use when to add more info about that day. Nicely done. All right, number 2. The library is the place, and so usually studies. What goes in the blank here? Exactly. It's where. The library is a place, so we're adding details about that location. You are on a roll. Okay, last one for our quick check. I don't remember the time the party starts. Is this one about a time or a place? And it's when again, because we're talking about the time. That's when the party starts. Fantastic job. So let's just boil it all down. Super simple. Use when for time, use where for place. And if you want to sound extra fluent, you can often just drop them. Just don't forget that little preposition at the end if you drop where. And that really brings us to a final thought, doesn't it? So much of the language we use is just automatic. It kind of makes you wonder, what other complex grammar rules are you using perfectly every single day without even realizing it? It's pretty cool to think about. Thanks so much for joining me for this breakdown, which was based on material from Smart Choice, 4th edition. Keep practicing, and we'll catch you on the next one.